Wendy, can you
Yeah,
please explain the move up because that wasn't clear because the trend was down and that's the reason why I took the short when we came into the 8150 and I waited for the bin bar and I got two bin bar at the top and that's why I got in short. The
gotcha.
movement wasn't dramatically pulled back. I mean, I was hoping to go more down, but I
Hmm.
saw the short, and yet you saw the long, and it seems like the long was a better option because you got a pretty extended move.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
why did you get long in there?
Um, it's the main read of the structure. So you see this pull down is I'm gonna highlight it with the arrow. Pull down here to hold your level right around 62, 63. You call down. That
Uh,
pullback, ideally we wanted it to come at bare minimum to the low. Right, this is the low right between 77, 77, 75. Right. When we got back to another structure level, about 60, 61, bounced right off, came into our level of a low. From here, this is one of the areas that we could look for a continued short, but you can see the market broke right through
mm.
and then took this prior peak and used it as support. This is a minor level support for a continued move into a major level of resistance. Right? If you break this level, your next major level is coming right up between these two levels. You see how we're highlighting, you see what we had on the way down as support, how we're highlighting that as resistance. So we're
So
not
take,
moving away from it, we're using it as our targets
so
on the
taking the
waves
long
back
at
up.
76, you wouldn't consider that fading?
Where like over here?
Yeah, I mean, like when, yeah, like where Wendy took her long because okay, so I am not fading like before because it seems like it's more risky. So when you take the long at 76, is that fading?
Mm,
No,
I
because
don't think so either, but I think it depends on the view of how you're looking at it. Go ahead, Wendy.
see those highs, Ash, that broke. First of all, I had 61 highlighted because that was a micro high looking way far left. So that was my area of interest and it used it as a support. Then it broke a micro high at 68, 69 area, went shot way above it, retested the next micro high at around 74. And if it were going to continue bearish, it would have used that for the continuational move down, but it didn't. In fact, it used a main support at 72 for a further move up, which broke previous peak at 76. And also, it broke the support at 76 and went up to 82, 83, came right back down to 76, which was the support turned resistance. I was looking at that for it to use as the bounce up.
Mhm.
So you see why that was the long to look for. If you didn't get it at the 61 area, then the next area was at the 76. So you see, that's a 3 point move. When you have a 3 point move, then you can think, okay, we've got a trend change here.
Yeah, yeah. Like it that type of movement, you have to be good at understanding the minor levels. If you're not good at understanding the minor level, uh, then it's probably gonna be harder to see. Um, I would say you gotta look at what. Well, no, yeah, exactly what Wendy said is exactly right. I just if you don't understand like the minor levels though, it's not a trade that you're gonna want to put yourself into. It's gonna be harder for you to develop an understanding of what it is. But that's the basic breakdown of why we were looking for the long instead of the short. One of the main levels of resistance where it should have caught resistance and then made another pull down was broken through convincingly, which sits here, and then the pullback didn't even have enough steam to break it underneath 76, and it continued the long from there.